What's up and welcome to FPL Today. I'm your host JNO, welcome to the channel and welcome to another My Team for Game Week 8. In this series we look at my team, I look at how we did last week, what I'm planning for the lineup for next week and also the transfers that I'm planning to make before the transfer deadline. But before we get into this episode, if you want to support the channel and get FPL content in your subscription box, consider subscribing to the channel and also hit that notification bell if you want to know when I'm live streaming, answering all your questions, which I plan to do a lot more regularly. Anyway, on to today's video, and we start with last week's transfer, and last week's transfer was Niasse coming in from the Everton side, who wasn't even in the game a couple of weeks ago. Brought him in hoping to take advantage of his £5 million price and the fact that I knew he was going to start, and he managed to get 2 points. No goals, no assists and no bonus points. It's a great choice by me, while Joselu, who I've been looking at for ages, did manage to score after a player kicked it off of his own shin. That was unfortunate for me, but we did have two top performers that absolutely carried my team in Game Week 7, and that was Harry Kane and Ben Davies, both from the Tottenham Hotspur side, who had a great performance. Harry Kane getting 26 points because I put the captain's armband on him, doubling his 13 with 2 goals and 3 bonus points. But Ben Davies, if I'd captained him, I'd have got even more because he got 16 points with 1 goal, 1 assist and a clean sheet and 1 bonus point. So the Spurs 2 players there definitely saved my game week because the rest of my team did pretty poor. With heavy hitters like Alonso, Salah, Mkhitaryan, Eriksen and Morata, none of them scored me any points. And the only way I could have made my game week better was if I put in Ben Mee, who did get a clean sheet, 7 points, which would have made me slightly better than the position I actually ended up in. All of that meant I ended up with a rank of 824,721, with a game week rank of 1.292 odd million, and total points at 389. I got 60 points, which was 9 above the average of 51. So looking at my team for next game week, and I have made a change to this screenshot already, thanks to my live stream that I literally have just done, and now I'm recording this video. Ben Foster was in my goal, however I've changed it for Elliott because Newcastle and Rafa Benitez, with his organising and planning of his defence against the Southampton side that are failing to score goals, I fancy Newcastle to get a clean sheet there. Then we're going to go with Mee because of his consistency and Burnley's consistency as far as a defensive team go against a West Ham side that have been up and down this season. Alonso is getting maybe 1 or 2 more chances to prove that he should be in my side, although I'm regretting going against my decision that he was too expensive at 7 million. Ben Davies of course has to start, although thanks Max for scaring me in the live stream by saying he had gone down with an injury. Eriksen is going to play as well against Bournemouth, hoping for a big Spurs victory here, with Salah playing against Man United for Liverpool and Mkhitaryan also playing against Liverpool for Man United. Hopefully one of them will get some points, although both are looking a bit like they might not stay in my team much longer when there's Man City options to be had. Then we have Carroll starting because Chalobah is still injured, although we might make some moves in the midfield and we might make some moves up front as well. Niasse is against Brighton Hove Albion, not sure if he's going to play. Then we have Morata, who could maybe get an appearance for the fixture against Crystal Palace, which would be great because it's Crystal Palace that Chelsea are playing against. However, probably he's going to go out for Gabriel Jesus. And then we have Harry Kane, who's playing against Bournemouth, probably going to keep my captain's armband. So the potential transfers we're looking at making for game week 8. We've got the midfielders we're looking at because of Chalobah's issue. We may be looking to bring someone in there. We've got the 2 main midfielders that I'm looking at the moment. Richarlison at 6.1 million. He's had 23 attempts on goal. 18 of those have come from inside the box, so he's playing very advanced. He's had 4 big chances and he's got a chance every 24.8 minutes. And then David Silva, if I'm looking for Man City midfield coverage, he could save me some money on some of my midfielders. He has currently had 23 chances created, creating 6 big chances, and has had a chance created every 26.2 minutes. And then the strikers I'm looking at, again it's a Man City player, Gabriel Jesus at 10.5 million. Because of Aguero's injury, I'm hoping that means Jesus will lead the line and take more of the goals without a strike partner up there to share the goals with. He's had 17 attempts, 14 have come inside the box with 7 big chances and a chance every 24.5 minutes. And then Joselu at 5.5 million, I'm still watching him. He may come in for Niasse, and then he's had 20 attempts, 15 from inside the box, and he's had 6 big chances with a chance every 20.8 minutes. However, his conversion rate is awful, which is why I've so far not pulled the trigger on that transfer. Anyway guys, I'm planning to do another live stream this week before the game week starts, so if you have any questions for that, put them in the comments down below and I'll try and answer them at the beginning of the live stream, and then when I put the live stream up as a main video, you can also go and watch the answers yourself, and of course join in the live stream. It'll either be Wednesday or Thursday night, so hopefully you can all jump on board with that. So thank you so much for tuning in. As always, please hit a like on the video to help support the channel. I've been JNO, this has been FPL Today, and remember, it's all about the game.